Here
now,
we
I would
go.
like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
I'll test that out later, you know what I'm saying?
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place the iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully as so not to disturb the magic circle.
Yeah.
Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm actually super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
It'd be a little bit funny.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The 4 of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Yeah, so you heard the mage.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it!
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
The rest of us shall move to the corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. Alright, here we go. We stood in a different corner.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walked up to the closest candle and blew out the flame. Here we go. The room instantly fell into complete darkness. Pitch black darkness. So dark I couldn't even see my own body. Overcoming my instinctual fear of the dark, I moved along the wall back to my corner. Then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Kyo led us all in the Caged Child song. Damn it, I thought it was going to keep going.
Young guard dog and little mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one?
What the fuck?
Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
Huh. What's with the thunk? The thunk must have been a curious thing. Anyway, we finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga? He began calling. Now, if the medium answers,
say,
is the caged child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the caged child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko. I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird. Why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle once again. Something's weird, right? What was that thunk? I don't think that's a good sign. Uh-oh. Did you guys see the peak of that? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Did you guys see a peek of that? I saw a peek of that shit. Did you see that peek of that shit under the cage? Ooh, this could be interesting. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
Haha, I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well, but how about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from the magic circle must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing as how this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Okay, so all four of them gotta move the statue. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were careful to move everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
And things will go horribly, horribly awry. What happened, man? Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. You think? Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage and lifted it up and... Motherfucker. I knew something was going to go wrong with this whole situation. What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck?
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Pick me. I would have thought that. But I wasn't sure until until the seance thing was going to happen. I was like, I wonder if someone's going to die during this. I didn't say it out loud, but I was definitely thinking it. That's why you don't see a big old surprise on my face right now, because I'm like, that was certainly a possibility. Wow. I thought it, though. Maybe Maybe Monophady's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, the puke's color's normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Time to investigate another murder all in one. Awesome. Oh boy, this is going to be very interesting. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
What?
Tenko, seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How did this happen?
Tenko, Gonta so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Wait a minute.
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening? I don't either. I'm not actually sure how I'm going to be able to figure out how this all happened or who did it. Who did it might be easier to figure out than how this happened, because it's going to be fucking weird. There's going to be some details we need to learn to understand how this all went down. Anyway, I'm surprised too! I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes? Huh?
if so...
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
Huh? What would happen? Monogam, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that.
Why do you look so lost, Monodam? I thought you were going to run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do, really. I don't know. Ah, man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
No way.
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. Fix him. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Monophony. Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap it back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. Anything's possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Daddy.
I love you, so please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. Will it work? Aw, you're making me blush. Yep, he's back. Oh shit, what the fuck?
Here I am.
I'm back! Were you good while I was away? It's a different Monokuma freaking doll. Oh god.
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs. With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation.
Huh. I wonder if this helps us figure out who the person running Monokuma is also. The fact that he took a vacation, you know?
Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked.
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. It's better not awaken anything in me.
Weird. No! Alright.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
Tell you the truth.
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is just to leave whether you get permission or not. Huh, so wait. So then, who's this Baldy then? Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Took his pay and he's out. Now that the nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blacking candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. Wait, what?
Huh?
First come, first served?
Hey,
The blacking who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words,
In other words, if the blacking who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Okay. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Oh, so the kill doesn't even count? Oh, that's fucked up for the person who did the kill and the person who killed... Oh my god. Okay. Very interesting. I'm thinking it probably was two different people also. Okay. Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations so you can review it later. I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Okay. Interesting. What happens if we figure out who did the kill? Does that mean we're just going to be pissed off at him for the rest of the game? That's going to be interesting. Boy, everything's going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leader's got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. Oh, Lord. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy. Farewell. Fuck, man. This is getting absurd. I called the 2 death in chapter 3 thing so long ago. Alright. This is... It happened backwards, though. I thought maybe somebody else would die and then it would be Angie, but it was Angie and then somebody else. Which makes things even more interesting. Who curb stomped Tenko? Or... what? How did she even die? I have no idea. Anyway. So, to make sense of all that...
Listen closely.
If both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Ha! Finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
God, you fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
She's sweet but a psycho, a little bit psycho. Shuichi, this is bad.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
You know,
So this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's check the Monokuma file first. Monokuma file number 3, part 2, I guess. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor. Is there a hole in the ground? There's a hole in the ground, right? That's a hole in the ground, right? That's a hole in the ground, like next to her feet, right? It has to be. That's going to be a big key to how she died. Alright, well anyway. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Okay. A stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again. Curse! Oh, God.
Hey!
What? Curse?
Oh, God.
Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse. Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
I will kick your monkey ass. Oh, damn. He's got Aikido thrown, probably. A dull sound reverberated through the room.
Are you
Damn.
okay?
Kaito, are you okay?
My bad.
My bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm going to get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Call me that one more time. Kaito left the room still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko? And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Huh. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone's panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. And the investigation resumes! Oh my god. Okay. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room brighter, okay?
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? Why?
listen up.
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. Your light him up dick light. Does he got a dick light? Please tell me he has a dick light. New power.
His eyes lit up.
Oh yeah.
I, Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become a guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
What a line. That was ridiculous. Shine on, you crazy diamond.
Oh,
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you right. Kibo's flashlight function. Okay. Huh. Kibo's flashlight function matters, huh? Did Kibo do this? I could see him doing the second kill. Because he can... If there is a... It was dark, and if he can go underneath and kill her, then he... And he knew the seance was going on. I could see him doing the second kill. But if somebody else did the first kill, it's going to be interesting. Unless he did both. Which could also be a thing. We'll see. Alright, well, should we start with the body? Let's do it. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well,
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits into my body.
You're right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
But
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. His seance was ruined. It's like you having your pizza party ruined, right? Alright, so the circle. What about her body? Okay, we got options. We got the rock, we got that. And a crooked floorboard. Dun dun dun. Okay, let's start with the rock, though. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be. This must be. Rock. Please rest your forehead on the stone marker. Yep, yep. Yep, yep. Tenko had her forehead on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Okay. Fair enough. Body. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait. You did hear a thump. Yep. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
huh?
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. You're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue. Okay. Okay, well, what about the floorboard? Ah, this floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly.
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
But
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Interesting. The cage? I guess the cage is also a thing. This is the cage used on in the seance.
Is this?
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. Okay. Looks pretty large. Like, it's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage, remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in to remove the cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this?
A bloodstain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I imagine so. This spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, then that would explain this bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Wait, what? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted? How would that happen? That is a possibility? Is it? I mean, there is blood on the cage, which is weird. I get that. But why? Yeah, that is curious. Anyway, anything else I can examine here? Doesn't seem like it. I think I got everything in this little spot. Let's talk to everybody now, I guess. Oh wait, the sheet also. Hold on. It's the white sheet we use for the seance. Which doesn't have any blood on it, does it? This was placed on top of the cage. Yeah, the cage doesn't have any blood. But the cage has blood after the fact. How? That's weird. I'm sorry. I'm realizing why the blood on the cage is a weird thing now. Weird.
is this?
This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to the window curtain, but it's completely opaque and on the back. Okay, there is a blood stain on it, right in the middle of the sheet. Okay, so that's a better sign that at least that there's blood on it. I thought there wasn't any blood on it. Okay, that's good. That's actually a little more makey sensey. But no hole in the fabric, so it wasn't a stab through the cloth. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through the cloth, which I already kind of figured. We have, the floorboards there, so that's the thing. She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. That I can get. That I understand. Okay. Dog statue. It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. God Dog or Dog God. Either way, it's a fucking palindrome. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue's pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly.
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls.
What?
What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? Ooh. What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding, anyway.
Is this?
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out that easily.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Alright, so the dog statue being heavy is probably a thing. Alright, what about the candles? Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? With eyeball lights. Duh. I guess we'll start talking to everybody now. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious. And now this? Sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later. Huh?
Because.
Crying won't bring Tenko back. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit. For Tenko and all of us.
I guess.
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she had no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. Okay. Maki? Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason why they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable. Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
Is this?
But if someone went to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
Okay.
Yes, I suppose. Okay. Noted. Himiko?
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
Wait.
Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break.
What?
But she's not talking! It's like Himiko not even here!
Like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. She doesn't look good. That's for sure. Anyway, Gonta?
Why?
First Angie, then Tenko!
How can this be?
Gonta so ashamed! Why Gonta no protect friends? No could protect friends. Because Gonta not close enough.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Cool. Kyo, anything?
That cannot be.
Why? Why did this?
I knew it.
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty
But
shocking.
of course.
Of course, I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all of the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
Ah, yes.
Oh, if we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
Stupid.
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
I see, yes.
True, it may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle, blah, blah, blah. Cage, yep. After that, it placed the white cloth, then all the four. I'm just going to stop because he's just saying the same shit we already know. Stood in the four corners, blew out the candles. Finally, we all sang the caged child song. The seance should have been complete, but... now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Yeah, thud. A thumpy thud, right there. Thunk. Yeah, there was definitely a thunk sound. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Then, next I took off the white cloth, and then... Himiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it... Then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance.
No.
But it would not be difficult in such darkness. Besides, she was inside the cage, yes? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's...
Yes, that is a problem.
I see, yes.
There is another problem. And that is, why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Maki was never one to pull her punches. Okay, so something happened. Miyu, anything? This investigation is over and shut, and it's all thanks to me for giving Kibo his new function. Now then, Cunt Fu's killer is obviously... Wow, she calls her Cunt Fu. That's hilarious. What are you stupid assholes who signed up to do this bullshit seance in the first place?
No.
No, not necessarily. Huh? Seriously? This seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill her?
Could it be...
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron.
There's no other possibility, shit for brains. God, you don't even know that? I do know that. It is true that Tenko was alive before the seance began. Pretty sure anyways. Point of no return. Don't speak. Don't know what you're saying. Tenko answered Kyo, so at that point she was most certainly alive. But when the candles were relit, bitch is dead. She'd already been killed. Oh my god. It's almost like the floorboard meant something. That means she was killed in the dark, I'm positive. What time exactly was Tenko killed after the candles were blown out? That may be an important point of this case. Probably. Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. Oh, that's it? Are we done here? There's still something here. What? What? The... hole in the corner. Oh. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. That was the corner that Himiko was standing in. Would Himiko kill Tenko, though? If she thought Tenko killed Angie, she might. Wow, that happened in the opposite order if it happened that way. Interesting. Doesn't look like big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this?
A hole. Looks like there's space under here, too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like there's something dropped down there.
Huh?
What? Something dropped down here? There? Will something drop from here? Hole in the corner.
Hey,
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
You're right.
Right, let's do it.
by the way,
It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
That's true.
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine.
okay.
Then let's go. Then I'll go get a candle. Remove the floorboard so we can go down.
Okay.
Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor. Okay. That is not the layout I was picturing, but that certainly makes a lot of sense now. This is a lot more spacious than I thought. You can move pretty easily on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues.
Well,
It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues after crawling around in this dusty place.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I see a bunch of blood. Holy crap. There's a fucking sickle over there. Are you kidding me? And there's a... oh, there's a hole. A hole that leads to the other rooms. Oh, yeah. That's what I was waiting for. I knew it was going to be a thing. Ah, look. Part of the crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
that's true.
It's near the loose floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width, too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
it wasn't broken off naturally. It was cut by someone. Huh. Who suggested the middle room? Himiko. Right? Right. Right. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, it was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. The question is why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing.
Then,
So what purpose did this serve? The floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting it has been cut. If the culprit did all this, then why? I mean, I don't know who set this all up, but Himiko certainly knew about it. She's the one that picked this middle room. It was Himiko, right? I think so. I'll have to go back and remember, but I think it was Himiko that suggested the middle room. Alright, well, anything else up here besides the piece? No, just bloodstains? Alright, bloodstain. Blood dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Okay. Dried blood? Wait. There's dried blood here too. Maybe the person who killed Tenko is also the same person who killed Angie. Certainly is possible. Anyway. Okay. But that's pretty far from where Tenko's blood's dripping down. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right. There's a bit of blood on the underside of this floorboard.
What do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood spatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't really be sure yet.
Okay.
But these bloodstains here are completely dry. There must be some reason these particular stains are dry. Yeah, because it's probably Angie's blood. And everything becomes much more interesting. Trying to figure out how Angie died. Remember, we're still technically investigating 2 murders here. Let us not forget this. Details for Angie's murder for sure. Now the sickle is even more interesting because this is probably our murder weapon for both murders. Anyway, there's a sickle here and there's blood all over it.
Okay.
The blood on this sickle is fresh. This is it. This is the murder weapon.
Is this...
This came from my research lab.
Huh?
It did?
Well...
A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes too.
Well...
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade's about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself.
But...
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were able to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture. But I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture is the question.
Hey,
Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
That's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Certainly was. Certainly is. Anyway, last but not least, we have a hole over here. I don't think there's anything else down here, it doesn't look like. Some of the wood has corroded and it's broken off so you can see into the next room.
hey.
This is the wall of the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part has rotted away. Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room through here.
That's true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty, right? Then the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
True, but it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without it, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in there.
No.
Then they could have used the light, like we're doing right now.
Well...
True. They used the light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? Of course it's fucking possible. We just fucking found out a robot who can see in the dark now. Robot Boy probably killed Tenko, which is very interesting.
Is that alright?
Or more than one person colluded to kill Tenko, which is totally possible. It's actually pretty possible that the entirety of the cult killed Tenko, and they planned it all out. But why is Angie dead too? Did one of the other cult members do it, or is it all just one cult member who did all of it? And is it Kibo? It all seems so obvious right now, but like, there's so many possibilities right now. Especially since like Himiko told us to go to the middle room. Kibo's the one that can see in the dark. Sumugi's sitting here trying to steer us in opposite directions and say that the freaking ritual... She was like trying to make us believe that the ritual happened and that the person who's the transfer student was the one that did the kill. Like, there's so many things here that makes everyone fucking suspicious as shit. And then obviously Tenko's the other clan member, but she's dead now too. So 2 of the 5 clan members are dead. The other 3 are not. And I have no reason to believe that Kyo did either one of these kills. I really don't. The more I think about the obvious reasons why it could be him, it makes it all the more reason why it's probably not him. I mean, the seance thing he's pretty mad about not working, so why would he do that? And then I just, the kill and the Angie kill, I mean, if they both happened in this room, then it definitely wasn't him. Could Kaito have done this? I'm just trying to think of anybody else who like could have done this. Obviously Maki is like so obviously a suspect just because now we know what she's got and skills she has, but I don't think she's going to do a kill at all now that we know what she is. Having the assassin actually be a killer is kind of lame sauce, so I doubt it's ever going to happen. And then who else is there? Yeah, Miyu. I guess Miu is still a chance that her and Kibo planned all this out since they worked together. Because she's the one that gave him the power to see in the dark. I guess there's a chance. I don't know, man. And then Kokichi, forever a suspect, but I feel like he's not going to kill anyone either. I feel like it doesn't make sense for Kokichi to kill anyone. Just the same as for Maki. It makes too much sense, right? Those are the two that I don't see killing anyone throughout this entire game. I could see either one of them getting killed from good or weird reasons, but I don't see them doing the kill. I really don't. Could happen still, like I said, but I just don't see it. Anyway, you want to head back up, Maki? I'm done speculating. Glad you asked. I was starting to get fed up with all this dust. Okay. Seems to me we still have some more to investigate. After Maki and I crawled out from under the floor, we pushed the floorboards back and returned to our investigation. Okay, then.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You're sure that's wise?
Huh?
What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the Blacken we need to vote for is
You're right.
the culprit for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, shouldn't we be investigating Angie's? Yes, of course.
But
But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of two who died, for the sake of the two who died, I need to reveal the truth of both their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. Something's going to be different over there, isn't it? I also want to investigate the other rooms. Is that a thing we can do? Oh, wait. When I came to the hallway... Oh my god. If Kaito is dead, I swear to God, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded. What?
It's a lie!
Oh, okay. Fucking Kokichi. I was like, out of nowhere. Wasn't everybody in the room a second ago? I wasn't paying attention if everyone was still in the room. God damn it, Kokichi. I thought for a second Kaito was about to be dead right now. I was like, what the fuck? 3 people? Fucking that threw me off for a second, but of course the liar throws you off. Son of a bitch. Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror?
Huh?
What are you doing? Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
Okay, so what the fuck are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard?
That's so mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're going to lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry. My bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. What bad luck. The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean... What?
Huh?
No. You cannot tell me the investigation's over. No.
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the killing game is all about. Killing game fans. Hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
That's it? That means the time's up? He didn't say time was up, but I guess that's what that means. I guess time's up. Aw, man, it's because of you guys I didn't have enough time to check something. What were you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the seance again, so I brought this document with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance as what was written in the document. He drew his magic circle the same exact way as his picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Nothing suspicious about this whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. What? at the class trials, so see you there. Kokichi left the blood loss clearly affecting his footing a bit. Is he gonna pass out during the trial? Oh my god, this is ridiculous, dude. Bloody Kokichi. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let's go to...
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes.
You wanna die?
What are you staring at? Do you want to die? Dang, dude. You don't just ask people if they want to die. That's not how it works. Alright, so I'm guessing everyone is now at the trial room, and holy moly, did we just get left hanging super hard. Wow. I can't believe they're leaving us hanging this hard, dude. This is not cool, game. Not cool. Like, no extra investigation at all, dude. That's crazy ridiculous. I can't even believe the investigation's over already. We're gonna have to piece together hella shit during the trial then. We're probably gonna get a bunch of new info as we go in the trial. It happened in the second case. A bunch of new shit popped up during the trial, like people met with him and her and Ha and Hu. You know, the whole Maki conversation happened. Obviously, Shuichi lied a little bit about it to get more info and, you know, shit going on, but still, it was a new thing that we didn't know happened that actually did happen. Huh. Well, so many ideas. I still feel like the Angie death, I don't know. Feels like a collusion, doesn't it? It feels like more than one person. Is it really Kibo? No, come on. It can't be. It can't just be Kibo. That seems too easy. Oh god, stop hiccuping. I'm just trying to talk and speculate on my way over to the freaking trial grounds because we're not doing the trial yet, guys. This is where we're gonna stop, unfortunately. I hate to stop myself right when I'm about to get to this point, but I mean, I usually stop right before trial, and that's because, you know, gotta be mentally prepared to go into a trial and be in for the long haul. And since I've already been recording, you know, for a couple hours, I don't really have time to do a whole nother probably 3+ hour trial. Probably 4. The last trial took about 4 hours. But anyway, yeah. Hopefully you guys are pretty psyched. Those of you who don't already know what's going to happen, please just marvel with me in trying to figure out exactly what's going on. You don't have to leave speculation comments, trust me. I'm sure you have your own theories in your own head, and that's fine. I don't need people to guess with me, because then you're only going to give me better ideas to help me guess even better. So I say just leave theories to yourself, and yeah, we'll figure out who the fuck killed Angie and Tenko. Well, maybe, I don't know. We might still get left hanging with the Tenko one. It might happen. It could happen. In fact, that would be even more interesting if we find out Angie's killer, but don't prove that also Tenko's killer was found out. That would be even more interesting. But yeah, anyway, I guess that will do for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying so far. And get hyped for trial number 3, right? I can count. Yeah, trial number 3 is upon us. 2 people are dead. The people are dropping like flies, man. People I kind of wanted to hang out with. I don't know. Did I want to hang out with Tenko or Angie? I don't know, but we're running out of people. So whoever did this kill, hopefully it's not somebody I want to hang out with. But it might be. We'll see. Yeah, so that's all for today again. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace!